Hello, everyone.
Hello, everybody.
We're back
We're back.
with more Dreamcast action.
Day number 2.
Day number 2. I'll move the microphone over here because I'm peeking. Move it closer to you.
Okay.
So, you remember why I told you my story last time about my Sega Dreamcast and getting it for Christmas?
Mm-hmm.
And Sonic Adventure didn't work?
Mm-hmm.
You think a child, 14, 15-year-old would have been upset
Yeah.
that one of his games didn't work. But I also got Soul Calibur, which is what we're playing today.
And it worked?
And it worked. And it was fantastic.
Don't you have a story to tell about this game?
I played a shitload of it.
No. About how you got it.
Yes, you're right. I told you a story. I forgot about it. But, you're right. I didn't want it to make this too long. Because there is something I want to point out as the game opens up. But, I'm looking at the Dreamcast launch list here, actually. And the launch list doesn't line up with my memories. But I'm going to tell the story anyway. And if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Actually, you know what? Fuck the launch list. It wouldn't have lined up with my memories anyway because this would have been a game I got for Christmas, not on September 9th.
Right.
So, here's the story. So, I was convinced that I wanted Sonic Adventure, obviously. Because look at that fucking great game. And I wanted a game called Soul Fighter. Which, probably none of you know what that is, but it was like a beat 'em up.
I don't know what it is.
It was like a beat 'em up, kind of like Turtles in Time we played, Knights of the Round we played. A game like that, where you just run around and just, hit the button and people die. And it was terrible. All the reviews said it was terrible. People said it was terrible, but I refused to believe it. I was like, I want to play that game. Because it looked kind of good for the day. I don't have it. We can't play it, but...
I told you that beer was full of
It
shit.
is full of shit. It was really full. Damn.
We got this beer here. What is it? Appalachian Mountain Brewery.
Appalachian Mountain.
And they fill it to the brim.
I wasn't expecting that at all.
I had just made a comment about it before Andy opened his.
I completely forgot
and
about
he just forgot.
So, so I refused to believe that game was going to be a bad game. But there's so much time between September and December, and it was just like, reading reviews and all this stuff. It's like, okay, this game's going to be bad. So I remember being on the phone with my mom right before Christmas. And I was just like, remember that game I told you that I wanted for Christmas? She was like, yeah. I got the name wrong. I didn't want Soul Fighter, I wanted Soul Calibur.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, oh. And she said it in a way that,
Like
she already had it, yeah, and she had to return it. So I got Soul Calibur. And I played a lot of it, so I'm going to hit the button. You ready?
And he knew too. I'm going to tell your mama.
What, that I knew that she had it? I didn't know for sure that she had it. That's just my assumption. So we're playing Soul Calibur. I want to point out my Mad Catz controller I got. My aunt got me this the same year. This controller is horrible. Any of my friends who came over around this time period to play fighting games, I had 4 fighting games for the Dreamcast out of the 10. Had to play with this one, and I did not feel bad about it because, God, this control's terrible. Especially when we get to certain games over there.
That one has more buttons than this one.
Yeah, it's weird. It don't mean anything. The reason why this control's terrible is this little D-pad here, which I'm controlling. You might want to...
What do you want me to do?
Go to select. Same thing you did last time. So, this is my copy of Soul Calibur. This is my memory card. One of the things that it lets you do in this game, which is really, really cool to someone maybe who owned it, but if when I tell you that it's cool, you're not going to believe me. But there's like this opening movie, right?
Mm-hmm.
You were able to kind of direct it. when I say direct, I mean you were able to put characters in certain spots. And that really only manifests in one way that I think is entertaining. And I'll point it out. It should be fairly obvious when it gets there. But so when it got to that character, that was Siegfried.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you could edit that. These you couldn't. All these were kind of set, I believe. After this part is when it gets to the part where I edited it. So I put Killick here. It's the same animation. And I put Jean Qua here, and I put her in her 2-player outfit because I like it better.
Okay.
There's Maxie. I put him there because they were all 3 buddies. They were 3 little buddies. Songmina. She wasn't in the intro movie at all, but I like her a lot. This is the part I think is funny.
Because it's like this big muscular man. Obviously,
yeah, it's supposed to be
there.
Yeah. So Fidia was there, and I went bounced back between Lizard Man and Astaroth. And that was Astaroth. There's Nightmare. Not a very good animation. There's Mitsurugi, probably my second favorite character. Cool animation. There's Ivy. I probably put her there because she has big boobs, and I was 15. There's Siegfried. He's my favorite character, and his Player 2 outfit, which I thought was cool. And you were able to edit this, so you could put the 2 characters that were going to fight, and I put Siegfried and Mitsurugi because they're my favorite characters.
That makes sense.
I think you could do that too. What those pictures are going to be. I put the men and the women. I don't know. Edgemaster at the end. That's Inferno. So this is my save. I have every single character unlocked. All the second player costumes, everything. So we're good to go. I have that background screen you see with all the weapons and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't be there if I hadn't beaten the game and done everything. You probably need to hit start. Also, it's worth noting, it says Soul Calibur twice on the VMU.
It does. Why does it say that twice?
I don't know. We also need to point out the Dreamcast controllers. Well, I can't do anything about that, but look at this. The wire comes to the bottom. Every other controller comes to the top. And it's such an annoyance
It does. I never would have thought about that.
they added this little thing right here to keep the wire up.
Weird.
And mine's already in there. It's probably been there for 16 years now. So go to versus play. We're just going to fight a little bit.
This one?
Mm-hmm. So that whole top layer wouldn't be unlocked unless I played it. So I'm going with my boy here. You played Soul Calibur games before. This is not your first one.
I know.
But your favorite character's not here.
I know.
She wasn't introduced. She likes Tira with the big ring blade. She was not introduced to 3. Soul Calibur 3. You don't want any handicap.
So what do I do?
Cancel?
Okay.
Just pick your character A. We'll do random. Who cares? A. A. I'll do it.
Okay.
Okay, so we'll go over some basic controls here. I don't know much about Soul Calibur. I just know what I like. But so I'm back up here. You should probably back up too. So the crux of Soul Calibur is vertical and horizontal strikes with your weapons. And mine's really, really long and really slow. So your X is your vertical strike and your Y is your horizontal. Or I said that wrong. Your X is your horizontal strike. Your Y is your vertical strike.
Okay.
All right, and you can press different buttons in conjunction with that to do different things. So like, you see, if I hit that button, he just does that. But if I hold forward, he spins around and he does a different stance. That means I can do another hit with that. And if I press up and the vertical strike at the same time, he jumps and hits. Right?
Yeah.
Does that make sense? And also, if you hit, I think, the X and Y button at the same time, it's a grab. That's pretty common in most games like this.
How do you get him to jump?
It's not really a jump. It's just if I hit up and X at the or Y at the same time, he does that little downward strike.
What
type
is
thing.
this?
What? Oh, here's a kick button. Beast kick. I never hit the kick button.
I just think that's weird though.
Yeah, different stuff happens.
What does that mean?
What does what mean?
She just like fell on the ground. It said ran.
Also, positioning matters. So, like, if I was to do this to you and you walked away like this, if you pressed up or down, it would hit you. It would miss you. Right? But if I could do that and hit you. Right?
Yeah.
That makes sense? So I hit you. So that means it's time to fight. There's a block too somewhere. I don't know where it's at.
I'm not doing so hot.
Siegfried's a beast. But I died.
How did I win?
Because you just hit the same button over and over again.
Are you pissed about it?
I'm over here strategizing and you're like...
Strategizing?
Yeah.
That's not a word.
It is now. Whatever. I got this. Boom. I hate Ivy.
Why?
She's just not good. Well, I'm not good with her. She's got a sword that turns into a whip. I don't know if you noticed that.
I did.
Siegfried. So Siegfried, there's another character in this game called Nightmare. Siegfried is Nightmare with the Soul Edge, I believe, which is like an ultimate weapon type thing. My boy ain't gonna die right here at the beginning. Looks like it. Damn.
Yes.
You're just hitting the same button over and over again.
Hey, if it works.
Well, I still like Siegfried. I like Siegfried. I like Mitsurugi. I like Cervantes. I was thinking the character you would probably like the most is Maxie.
Really?
Yeah.
Which one's that one?
The one that says Maxie. You went right past him. It's the one that looks like Elvis. It's the one that says Maxie. Are you not reading the names? Like,
I didn't see it.
so this game's made by Namco. Same people make Tekken. Maxie's a lot like Eddie Gordo, if you know who that is. Tekken. The Capoeira, whatever, however you pronounce it.
I don't remember.
Fighter. He's got nunchucks. If you
This guy's stuck.
well, if you hit a button, like you see that, like you'll basically keep on attacking like for forever. This rig is better.
How did this happen?
But Maxie's kind of the bullshit character.
What do you mean?
Like say you caught me in the air with like if I was like jumping at you, you hit me with the nunchucks and you were able to pull off that that little or the move where he just keeps hitting over and over again. Like I would probably never leave the air. Boom!
I'm gonna need to
That's
play
how it's done.
somebody else.
Well, I didn't realize you would suck enough to not be Maxie.
Okay.
You pick Maxie. Way to go.
How do I not pick Maxie?
I don't know. I like Cervantes.
I want him to be Yoshimitsu.
You gotta pick the character. Yoshimitsu sucks too. Cervantes is a pirate, but his second player costume does not.
He looks like a bird.
Yeah, he doesn't like a pirate with a second player costume. Ugh. I like doing that move at the edge of the arena,
that.
and he'll just throw them out.
Why'd you have to do that?
Why not?
That was rude.
I like Cervantes. He's Spanish, despite speaking in Japanese.
Cervantes. Oh my God, I fell in the water.
Yeah, that means you die immediately.
Can't swim?
It is code of honor amongst me and whoever played this game at the time. If you fell in the water, if your opponent fell in the water, you immediately have to walk in after them. Because it was funny. So you can pick your character now.
Who am I gonna be?
You said you want to be Yoshimitsu. I like Kilik with the bow. I like Sophia.
Look at Yoshimitsu.
Yeah, he's crazy. He's in the Tekken games, and he's in all the Soul Calibur games. He looks different everywhere. I don't remember anything about it. I think she's just a Kilik clone.
I'm gonna slap you with my flag.
I know they had this cartwheel kick thing. But I can't nail it. As for everybody, I thought Cathy was going to win. Like how I, for the first match with my favorite character.
Yeah. That don't even make no sense. Get up, bitch!
You can't hit people while they're on the ground.
I don't know how to do that.
I think it's like a down and probably a vertical attack.
I got you!
Lucky.
Look at that. I'm gonna chop you up with my sword. Get up!
That's a cartwheel kick.
No! Don't get hit, bitch!
You gotta hit the biggest.
No!
Yes! That's how it's done.
I was so close!
Don't treat me like a child. Don't treat me like a woman. Don't treat me like a man. Don't treat me like you know me.
What in the world?
Treat me just for who I am. Taki kind of sucks.
You say that about everybody I picked.
I like 4 characters, and that's it. Nightmare is basically Siegfried, so he's the same. This is Ivy's mansion.
You got a mansion?
Yep, she's rich.
Oh, get your big sword out of my way! Look at my tiny sword.
I know, your little ninja sword. Your kitsune or whatever they would call it. You know what they would call mine?
What?
A Zweihanda. Or a big ass sword.
Ridiculous.
You know what really impressed me about this game?
What?
Back in the day? With the single player Nightmare character costume, you could see his mouth. And during his win animations, you can actually see his mouth moving. Like, sync to whatever he was saying. He goes, Ciro, Darmino, Onomototori, or whatever. Something like that. He might do it right now. No, he's not doing it.
Whoa.
I like Sophia. Sophia's got a sword and a shield. Should I tell you what weapons they have before you actually pick them?
I'm gonna just pick them and be surprised. Killick, if you spell that backwards, it's Killick.
They call it palindrome? What do they call that?
I can't remember.
For some reason, that cartwheel kick is way easy to pull off and kill you. That little combo right there. So you know what my trick is for Soul Calibur?
What?
Just walk to the back. Because most people don't know you can actually do that.
Man, forget you, Killy.
Killy!
Forget you.
You know what the strategy is against my strategy there?
Walk forward.
Horizontal attacks. When I say walk back, I mean walk into the background. Think three-dimensional.
I think you lied to me.
What? How'd I lie to you?
Horizontal attack didn't work.
Well, I wasn't close enough. But if you were playing as someone like Siegfried, if someone tries to pull that shit off, you just whip that shoulder out and you spank him in the ass. And it's awesome. My D-pad, we might not be able to play some of the two-player or other fighting games because this D-pad is so you got it. This D-pad is spotty. I'm moving it to pick characters, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. So.
And he's still winning.
Well, I'm playing with the analog stick. So this is the big man we saw. Huh?
You're a big dude.
Yeah, he kind of sucks. I don't like Jean Claude either. This is Siegfried's stage. It's like the rivers of Italy, despite Siegfried being German.
Oh yeah. It looks like Venice.
Yeah.
I've been there.
Siegfried you don't unlock until... Well, you have to unlock it. I don't remember how, because that was 16 years ago. But you just have to trust me that all those top characters I had unlocked.
I knocked you out.
And how easy it is just to run in there?
Yeah.
You can't actually walk in there. You have to be not in there when you're fighting.
But if you're already knocked somebody.
Yes. It's like the barrier goes away. I'm running out of characters I like. I really like Sean Qua's Player 2 costume.
Oh yeah, the red one.
You know how around this time it got really prolific, but you still see it now. The boob jiggle in video games.
Oh yeah.
Jacques Paul's butt jiggle in this outfit.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. You gotta get them selling points out, man.
I guess
It's like they're wearing matching outfits. Look at this thing.
They are.
We're both wearing red and gold. You know how I said you can't actually knock yourself out there?
Did.
But you found a way to do it.
What do you mean I found a way to do it?
Is that me?
Oh wait, that's
That was you! You did it!
I thought I was the girl.
No!
I forgot. I was trying to
I was the one talking about Player 2 costumes and all this stuff, other stuff.
I was trying to see her butt jiggle.
But I mean, look. Hold on, stop. Stop moving. There's totally a little jiggle here.
I see a little jiggle.
I never liked Voldo either.
I look like Edward Scissorhands.
And he can attack from front or back. That's what's interesting about him. He's blind.
That's sad.
That's all there is to it. You know what? I ain't picked up video on this. Edgemaster and Inferno, you get basically a random character. So it's like their character models are there, but they'll have a random characters with them.
Weird.
So it's interesting that you picked Lizard Man because he's basically Sophia.
Really?
Yeah, he's got a sword and shit too. This is Sophia's stage 2.
I can't do anything.
Sophia's pretty good. Perfect. Sophia,
Ridiculous.
you saw Ivy's like gigantic breasts and like sex appeal type thing. Somehow Sophia became that icon of Soul Calibur. Like, you see what she's wearing now. You saw what she was wearing before. I mean, it's not something you want to wear to a fight.
Yeah.
But, like, literally in Soul Calibur 5, she's wearing, like, a fucking, like, tissue paper.
Tissue paper?
Yeah, it's basically, that's what it looks like.
That's ridiculous. I won't give up hope.
Then don't. Shut up, Lucy.
Lucy's pissed about not being in here.
You should be one of the... Who haven't you been? You haven't been one of the big sword men. You haven't been one of the big axe men.
I've been Huang.
Huang's kind of like Jean Qua, but he's slightly different, I think.
Maybe Huang.
I think Yoshimitsu's kind of on an island of his own. He's kind of a one of a kind. Maybe Huang is too. I can't remember. This is killing stage.
Well, your Lizard Man looks way different.
Yeah, the Player 2 costumes are pretty different. You can't mistake, you know, it's not like a palette swap of different colors.
Yeah.
My favorite thing is when you knock somebody out and they're on the ground, you can hit them over and over again, and you just go, wah, wah, wah. It's the best.
Does it sound like this?
Yeah, just about. You're not that far off. So that was basically Sophia's same like uppercut attack, but it didn't have the lightning with it.
Man!
What do you say, one more match?
Shit.
I have to redeem Siegfried. And you have to redeem yourself, so. Back to the beginning?
Yeah,
Okay. So you know what you're doing now.
kinda. Each character is different.
This is the final stage, too. Perfect place for this fight. Shit. Shit. Just get my ass kicked. How did that miss?
Oh, you smacked me with your sword. Stop!
Again. Ah! It's like Ivy's my kryptonite.
Yep.
I don't like her.
Well, she's the only one that's been winning for me.
You won with somebody else. I can't remember who it
No!
Look, I'm hitting you on the ground. I can control the camera in this. Look at that. Is there a hook for me? I bet there is. Lucy is already pulling at the door, so we need to wrap this up quick.
Yep, she's getting impatient. No!
How are you not dead?
Oh, you're such a bee!
I'm putting the controller down. So we're only at 30 minutes. Let's review. How do you feel about Soul Calibur? How do you feel about Soul Calibur? We played Soul Calibur games. Mm-hmm. We played 3 and 4 and a little bit of 5.
I like Soul Calibur.
They're fun games. They're accessible, easygoing.
Now I just want to go play all the other ones now. You have all of them?
No, I don't have all of them. I have 3, which we can do on the PlayStation 2 with our new setup here. And I have 4 on the Xbox 360, which we can't do on the setup here. And I have 5 on the PS3, which we also can't do on the setup here.
Right.
But we can do 3, and it's got your favorite character. We'll get to that at some point. But this is the Genesis, not the Genesis Soul Calibur. This is where the name Soul Calibur started. It really started with Soul Edge, which was on the PlayStation 1. And it was the same concept, same characters even.
Really?
Yeah. But they just, when they got the Dreamcast, they changed the name. Also, I'll point this out in the last minute of this video. If you find this game in the arcade, it looks significantly worse than the Dreamcast version.
Really?
It's kind of insane. I don't know. I guess it was running on like a PlayStation type of hardware, something that would convert to a PlayStation. Not a PlayStation hardware, because it didn't have PlayStation hardware for arcade machines, but they did have a Dreamcast hardware. And that's one of the reasons why everyone looked at this game like, this is incredible, because it looked so much better than the arcade game. I remember seeing that and like it looked way worse than the arcade. So I'm gonna call it, because we gotta pee, we gotta check on the dogs, we gotta eat,
and I gotta play some games.
We gotta play some games. So that was a nice brisk episode.
It was.
That's brisk, baby.
It was fun, even though I feel defeated.
Yeah, you lost. Look, I can tell you how many times you lost. 9. You lost 9 times.